this was gonna be the worst day of his life. I think we all know by now that Kendrick dropped his surprise album GNX. And with all this extra attention, Drake wants to sue him. But here's why that's an awful idea. I have 4 different reasons.
PEEKABOO.
1. If you were Drake, why would you want to call more attention to this beef? That's really dumb, don't do it. Every time people see you going through this lawsuit, they're gonna think of you getting ritualistically humiliated. Which brings me to my second reason.
Boom, boom, bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Drake is suing Kendrick for defamation. There's a song you might have heard of called Not Like Us. Drake wants to prove that all the allegations are lies. But that just means the courts get more information about everything sus that was going on behind the scenes. That means the public is once again focused on what Drake did on that stage. And it's pretty clear this isn't about money. Drake has tons of money. Kendrick has tons of money. It's about reputation. Drake definitely has some skeletons in his closet. I don't know what world we're on. If Kendrick defamed Drake, then it goes without saying that Drake also defamed Kendrick. He made some wild claims about Kendrick's family, like saying he wasn't the father of one of his kids. And I just see this as a situation where both of them could file defamation lawsuits back and forth, which would take away any of Drake's leverage. But that brings me to my third point.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
I don't want to speak on behalf of anyone. However, it is my understanding that within hip-hop, threatening someone with lawsuits isn't considered cool, especially when Drake reciprocated with diss tracks. So if Drake is really trying to preserve his reputation, he might actually be hurting it.
God's plan. God's plan.
Now, my fourth point talks about the other Drake-Kendrick lawsuit. Drake alleges that the popularity of Not Like Us was artificially inflated, and that the record labels in the industry were conspiring against him and all that. But this just makes Drake seem out of touch and bitter, because the song was legitimately popular. Every party or bar that I've walked into has played the song, like annoyingly overplayed. Drake doesn't want to accept the objective reality that the song was popular. But I also think this kind of criticism is dangerous for Drake, because to whatever extent the record labels are manipulating numbers for Kendrick, they might also be manipulating numbers for Drake. Kendrick brought this up in his 616 in LA diss track, and mentioned how Drake was using bots to help inflate his numbers. The boy has got to let it go. Follow the madness.